On today's episode, we're going to talk about influencers and how to approach them. Whether you are a YouTuber, an author, or if you're just looking for a job, the tricks are the same, so to speak. So stick around and find out the tricks I use to build my network. Hello, Lieblings. I'm Madi, science fiction and fantasy author who's been living in southern Germany since 2014. Today, we're going to talk about approaching influencers. Whether you're looking for a job, wanting to collaborate with another YouTuber, or looking for an influencer to review your book. During this pre-sale, I am emailing folks to review both God Queen as well as Last Imperator, so I thought I would share with you my process in approaching people. But before we get started, hit the subscribe button and ring the bell if you haven't already. Here on Adventures of the Madi, we talk about writing, living abroad, and everything in between. The biggest thing to take away from this process is to treat every approach like you would applying for a job. The only thing you should never do is write a generic email and send it out to everyone and hope someone responds. They won't. No one will. It will go straight in the trash. I know this from personal experience because I used to do book reviews. I had a section of my blog where I reviewed books, and then I did a bookstagram photo with lettering and fun things, and now I just post those photos on a different Instagram profile, which is lettering and literature. If you want to check it out, it's fun times. I rarely actually get a non-generic email. Like, you have no idea how unprofessional it is, and yet people assume it works. 99% of the emails I get for reviews would look something like this. Hi, ML. Thanks for reading my message. I see you do book reviews, and I think this book might be the one for you. Book synopsis. I am happy to send you a free copy in exchange for a review. Thank you for your time. Author name. Back when I did reviews, I got so many of these emails. So many. A lot of times these messages said that based on my reviews, they think their book is for me. And a lot of times it's not. Because it shows they actually haven't been researching what I'm reading. And it leads to my most important rule in reaching out to influencers. Do your research. This takes time. If they're a YouTuber, you gotta watch some episodes. If they're reviewers, actually read some of their reviews. And if they're bookstagrammers, try engaging on some of their posts. When it comes to reviewers, I usually try to refer to the ones with books that they have read that I think would be good comp titles to my work. Well, if you liked the book, then you engage. I try to show appreciation to their points of view in that specific review to show that I actually read the review. If you're a YouTuber, I talk about episodes that I have enjoyed and sometimes ask them a question about their process or about them in general. Show them that you are interested in them and not just as a way to further your own agenda. Influencers are people too. Once you've shown that you are well aware of their brand, then you make the pitch. With reviewers, I not only give them a synopsis, but I also give them a link to a PDF sample of my work, the first few chapters or so they can see if they even like my writing style. If they're interested, then I'm happy to send them the full work in exchange for a review. For some influencers, I don't always have a pitch at the moment. I am a person that likes to play the long game. I have written to some influencers just for the sake of making connections. Maybe we'll do a collab someday. Maybe we won't. And at least in the end, I've made a new friend. Or maybe we just don't even jive right away, and that's okay. Not everybody has to be your friend. But if you do have a pitch, other than, requiring a book review, highlight what you will be offering them in return. If you are approaching a bigger influencer, you want to work with them in order to benefit from their audience. So what can you offer them? Just emailing them and hoping they will do all the legwork is not the way to do it. Let's face it, they don't need you as much as you may need them. You can offer to collaborate on a topic that is on brand with their channel, but you will have to bring in all the work. Saving them time is something that would be worth their while. But make sure you have a game plan when you pitch it. And when you pitch it, you get to the point. Just like a cover letter when you're applying for a job, keep the entire email no more than a page. You have moments to pique their interest, and if you are one of those innumerable emails, you gotta stand out. Like I said, the biggest thing to take away from all of this is to do your research, making sure to write that extra sentence that shows that you are familiar with their work and recognize their brand, and that will go a long way. And trust me, it is such a breath of fresh air. I don't do reviews anymore only because I realized back when I was releasing the God Queen back in 2019, I just didn't have the time on top of everything else that I was doing. And I still get emails for reviews, even though it states on my website that I don't do reviews anymore. And it just proves that people haven't been doing their research. But I can count on one hand the number of emails that have showed they saw more on my website than just the fact that I did reviews. I had one person talk about my lettering and hoping that I would do something as pretty with their book. I got that email years ago and it's still stuck with me. That's the power of showing an influencer or a reader that you just took that extra time to actually look at their work. So try it. You'll be surprised how much farther it will get you. And that's it. Thanks for joining me. If you're new here, please consider subscribing, give this video a thumbs up. It lets me and YouTube know you like content like this and you want to see more. Please leave me a comment if you have any questions or there's a certain topic you would like to see on this channel. If you want fun escapism, my space fantasy The God Queen is available in ebook, paperback, and hardback. The sequel, The Last Imperator, is currently available for pre-order. And don't forget, if you have pre-ordered, sign up for the TLI pre-sale giveaway. And if you sign up for my newsletter, you'll get the first 6 chapters of The God Queen, as well as the prequel short story, The Knight and the Goddess. So sign up! Also, if you have read my work or the work of your favorite author, please leave a review. They really help us out and it's free to do so. And don't forget to connect with me on social media, whether it is through Instagram, Twitter, or Facebook. And that's it. Until next time, adi!